Okay guys, it's time for another Habs news update, and kinda odd, but I do have quite a bit to go over here. So grab some bologna out of the fridge, fry that shit up, medium rare, well done, whatever you like, and let's talk some hockey. But first, if you guys are a fan of the Habs, or you're a fan of watching Yoel Armia get slew-footed by Leon Draisaitl, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy if you guys decided to tag along for the ride. Now, so let's start things off with some news about prospect Raphael Harvey Pinard, as the Habs announced that they signed this kid to a two-way, 2-year deal, which sees the guy make $750,000 if he's in the NHL, and his AHL salary is $70K. Holy shit, that's quite a difference, eh? That's like 1 minute you're flipping burgers at a McDonald's, and then the next minute, bam, you're a brain surgeon. Good old Raphael. This kid was a 7th round draft pick in 2019. He's 22 years old right now, and he's been having a pretty decent season down there in Laval. He's their little pit bull, huh? Every team needs a pit bull, and right now, Raphael is the pit bull of the Laval Rocket. In other news, the NHL did release their playoff schedule today, and won't you look at that? Now, you can find the full schedule online, but I figured, hey, why not just throw up the entire Northern Division here to see where we're at? So, the Habs and Leafs' very first playoff game is set to take place on Thursday, May 20th at 9 o'clock p.m. Newfoundland time. Throwing a bit of a curveball at you, huh? So, make sure you don't have any plans that night, okay? I don't care what it is. If you got a date, or, if you gotta bring your pit goldfish to the vet for a heart transplant, you're gonna have to cancel all that shit, cause everything else stops when the Habs playoff hockey is on the TV. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So as for practice, it looks like the Habs are gonna have today and tomorrow off, according to this tweet in particular here. And today and tomorrow, they will be vaccinating everybody on the team who, wants to be vaccinated. So there's that. In other news, with the season over for us yin-yangs, our boy Jason Gregor, who is Conor McGregor's mild-mannered big brother, just kidding actually, he decided to share some stats here. The Habs actually led the entire league in hits per game with 28.3. Not gonna lie, that one kind of surprised me. And I think a lot of that is thanks to the new additions of guys like Alexander Romanov, Josh Anderson, and Yoel Edmondson, as these guys, they hit everything that moves. Also in this tweet is some advanced stat shenanigans, for those of you who are interested in that kind of stuff. There were also quite a few transactions today between the Habs and the Rocket, as the Habs sent a bunch of players back down to the AHL, which includes Alex Belzile, Jesse Eilanen, whatever the hell his name is, along with Xavier Ouellette and Caden Primo. While this may sound meaningless to many of you, it actually speaks volumes to me. So some things of note here are: number one, it makes me feel like maybe some of the injured boys are definitely returning for game one. And number two, Cole Caufield's name is not here. So that's a good thing. That excites me, as the kid definitely deserves to stick around with the big club right now. And speaking of Cole Caufield, let's take a look at what he had to say after the game last night. He went on to say, "I'm focused and all the guys are ready for the next challenge. We can't wait to get going." Whew, that's what I like to hear, young grasshopper. He sounds like a guy that's ready. Ben Sherratt would also say this about the upcoming playoff series against the Leafs, and I'm in complete agreement with him 100%. As he says, quote, "Every time I think of it, it makes me mad that there will be no people in the building because it's going to be electric." And yeah, I'm in complete agreement with this, as I would have loved to have seen the fans' reaction with the playoff atmosphere. It doesn't get any better than that. It would have been also nice during the regular season too, if there were fans in the building during Cole Caufield's first NHL goal in overtime. Oh man, that would have been awesome. But hey, let's hope next year things are a little different around the world and we kick the shit out of this virus. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that does it for this Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.